Today's video is about the Saudi Commission for Health Specialties licensing process for all healthcare professionals, nurses, doctors, pharmacists, physiotherapists, medical technologists, paramedical and allied health professionals planning to work in Saudi Arabia. The licensing authority in Saudi Arabia for healthcare professional is SCFHS, Saudi Commission for Healthcare Specialties, and the official application platform is Mumaris Plus. SCFHS rule and portal checks are becoming more strict, and if you miss small details like document authentication, name mismatch, experience letter format, or exam booking rules, your application can get delayed or rejected. So, watch till the end. Your professional journey usually goes like this. Professional classification can be done even from outside Saudi. Exam or evaluation if required. Professional registration. This is what letters you practice inside Saudi requires legal residency. The professional registration validity is for 2 years. We will see the required documents. Keep them clear, color scanned, and properly named. Basic required documents for most of the applicants are international passport, recent passport size photograph with white background, secondary and higher secondary certificates, degree or diploma certificate, including the transcript and mark sheets, internship certificate for the MBBS and BDS, valid home country license, and last working country license, experience certificate as per the required title, updated resume, logbook for surgeons. SCFHS document rules differ by applicant type like Saudi or non-Saudi and by whether your country has an official registration body. Their FAQ and requirements pages explain what is need to be attached in special cases. 2026 key updates you must know. Update number 1. Authentication or verification rule for degrees. It is very important. SCFHS clearly mentions a key rule for qualification issued outside Saudi. If your classification is based on bachelor's degree only, the bachelor's certificate must be authenticated. If your classification is based on postgraduate degree, then authenticate the higher degree and the bachelor authentication may not be required for specific cases. Second update is exam duration. SPLE, SMLE, SDLE exams as per the Prometric SCFHS testing info. The SPLE, SMLE and SDLE exam duration is 4 hours 30 minutes. Changes effective since the March 2023 still shown in the current exam information. Third update is practice exams by remote proctoring. Prometric also states that practice exams for SLE titles can be taken by a remote testing proctor. Now, most of the exams are conducted through Pearson View. So, you will get the Pearson View login details, then username, password, and authorization ID number you will get through the email once you approved for the exam. Fourth update is result timelines. Exam result posted in SCFHS portal within 7 to 10 working days in general cases, and for SLE titles, results are typically posted within 2 to 6 weeks after the testing window ends. Practice exams score report within 24 hours to email. So, next update is Hayat service. Reviewing the final decision by Hayat service. SCFHS launched a service called Hayat to support reviewing final decision when applicable in special cases. If it is require the manual review, and the committee will be formed and they will resolve the cases. That is Hayat services. Now we will see the step-by-step process in Mumaris Plus application. Step 1. Sign up or login the Mumaris Plus. First go to the official SCFHS login and open the Mumaris Plus. You have to create the account, verify through email. You will get the OTP and complete the profile carefully. Your name must match your passport ID. If you later book the Pearson View exam, Pearson also wants that first and last name must match your ID on exam day. Step 2. Data flow or PSB verification. Your education and license in has to do the data flow verifications. Last year, Saudi data flow processing, they were saying that experience was not compulsory. But recently, a few candidates, they are asking for experience data flow also. Normally, experience is verification is doing through Mumaris Plus portal when we are uploading the experience certificate. So if you got any doubt regarding the experience certificate and it is not a familiar hospital experiences and all, surely they will ask for data flow for experience certificate. Step 3, experience document uploaded. Like now about experience verification, as I told that in Mumaris Plus portal, usually experience certificate we are uploading. Make your experience certificate perfect. So SSCFH is less likely to raise a query. It should have correct duration. When is your starting date and ending date of your experience? Correct professional title like staff nurse, registered staff nurse. Mention the correct department or which unit you are working. HR signature, HR seal should be there, and HR email ID and phone number to contact. It should be experience letter should be in facility letterhead, and official email ID and phone number should be there. If there is a short job description about the duties what you are performing, it is well and good. SSA which states experience must not be below 1 year for non-Saudis, with exemptions such as graduates on Saudi universities. So minimum of 1 year experience is required. And if your country has no official registration body, SSA which says you must attach an official letter from the Ministry of Health, then experience letter authentication may be used as a supporting proof. Step 4. Submit professional classification application inside Mumaris Plus portal. Apply for professional classification first. SSCFHS FAQ also explains like if your qualification is not listed, you may need a qualification study before classification. When you are doing the classification process, you can option is there to select the qualification authority. So if your authority is not coming there, so in that case what you have to do means you have to do qualification study approval you have to do. Yeah, separate application you have to do for that. Then SSCFHS will check your application. Almost it will take 10 to 15 days to give the approval for exam. If your application requires the exam, you will get the exam eligibility ID, and you have to book the exam in Pearson View. Once Saudi Commission approves for the exam, you will get an email that you approved for the exam with the ID with the approval ID you will receive. Then authorization ID. Then after that you will get a Pearson View login details, username and password. With that you have to schedule the exam. How the eligibility works? You do not randomly create an exam profile first. Pearson View says you start your application with SSCFHS. After SSCFHS complete the process, you receive the login credential to book the exam. You will get authorization ID number from Pearson View with the Pearson View site login username and password. Pearson View payment issue is there in Pakistan and Lebanon. If you are writing the exams in Pakistan or Lebanon, online card payment may not be available. Booking is only done by visiting the test center and paying the cash at least 2 days before the exam date. Or Pearson View voucher code will be available online. You can purchase that and enter the coupon code there to book the exam. If you want to reschedule the exam means at least 2 days prior you have to do the reschedule of the exams. You can check Nurse Mantra website for study materials availability for your profession, and you can purchase it and study it. Exam results will take around 10 days to 1 month. It depends on the profession and the mode of exam. You will get an email notification about exam remarks, either pass or fail. After you pass the exam evaluation, proceed for the professional registration steps. This is typically linked to practicing inside Saudi and requires a legal residency. SSCFHS explains that registration is the step that allows you to practice regularly inside the Saudi, and it is valid for 2 years. Then apply for jobs. Currently, direct MOH job recruitments are very less comparing to previous years. But we can see private hospital jobs are there, and there are agencies, they are providing the private hospital and clinics jobs. Next process is QVP, that is qualification verification process for visa. I have done a video regarding QVP process. You can watch the video. And then next step is complete embassy attestation steps required by your employer. Your sponsor will inform which all are the documents you have to do the embassy attestation. Most of the documents, whatever documents you have to do. Saudi embassy attestations. If you need any assistance for embassy attestation, you can contact Nasimandra. Travel with work visa, flight booking. Usually, employer will sponsor all these things and do the process for you. After arriving, employer helps with the IKAMA, that is residency permit IKAMA card. Once you get the IKAMA, again in the Mumaris portal, we have to update the profile with your IKAMA details. So final license will be activated. To renew the professional registration, SCFHS requires a continuing professional development. CPD or CME hours are required. Like for the nurses, technicians, 20 CME hours, specialist 14. If you need help with the full process, document checklist, data flow verification, Mumaris Plus application, exam booking, study materials, final registration, embassy attestation, QVP process, feel free to contact Nasimandra on WhatsApp. And for more details, visit our website